Boss CS-3 Japan, Dyna Comp Mini. Surface mount stuff ain't too bad with that, especially since it's got the attack button on it, which is cool. So it'll back it off a little bit. Won't be as like immediate. It'll have it like the regular way. And then we got going through the ram's head for that Gilmore sort of thing. Check it out. Okay, so they both sound pretty good. Here's my thing. I like anytime you can get your hands on the real deal, the Japan pedals, the USA stuff. Gilmore, I saw, was using a compressor, and that's part of the core to summit the feel he gets out of it, because he's messing with the sponginess of the strings, that sponginess. I'll just call it that. And I had a Boss CS-3 before, and I got rid of it because I was like just not making much sense of it. And I heard some people doing some other stuff where there's some other riffing you can do, such as this. So as you can hear, boy, that little test was it's about changing the sponginess of the strings. It's an interesting dynamic that I think a lot of people don't really realize, and it messes with the feel. To me, it's a very, very just another powerful way to mess with the sound. I personally want to sell the Japanese one, the Japanese Boss, and this Dynacomp, and I want to get, there's the white Dynacomp that's like in the regular stomp box, as they say, and it's the custom comp. And what they did was, so it's like your red one, but it's circuit board with like the good caps in it, right? The ones that like would be in like the real deal, one that maybe like Gilmore or like would have messed with or something like that. But it's circuit board, and it has a couple internal switches. I think one of them was to mess with the attack, one of them was something else. And so I went that one, because to me, the Dynacomp just rolls a little smoother. It rolls with more of that just thing I'm looking for, I love it's like 1-2. The Boss compressor right at this minute, I've gotten to, I feel seem like it's on even ground here with the other one, which normally I don't really feel that way with it. Because the attack is like, the more you turn it up, the quicker the attack is. So it'll give it more of the immediate sponginess, and then like the sustain knobs, more of the compression, more of, dialing up the sponginess, and then the level and the tone, because then it'll squash the sound down, and the tone you can like throw little brights to like make up for it, that sort of thing. It actually does sound good. I just still, there is something about the Dyna comp that I'm more into, and particularly the custom comp. So mark this down, because it's another one of them pedals that you've seen at your local music around or something. You're like, oh, damn it, I've seen that pedal, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. I've done that with quite a few things where I'm like, what is this? The Band Master? The heck is this? I'm like, oh, okay, that was like a real 60s amp. Cool. Had no idea. But yeah, I don't know. If you're wondering between the Gilmore thing or, compressors, I hope this was able to shed some light on that. If I end up selling both of these and picking up that white custom comp, I'm definitely going to do a thing on that. I just like how the two knobbers roll. I liked how between at least the Mini and like your regular red one that has like, full size components, but they might not be like the caps or like the stuff that's in it, like the white custom comp. What I did like about the Mini here was that it had that switch. Having said that, I found out that I just like the attack in like that fast sort of way. So I think this is definitely something, if you have some rhythmic clean riff, or if you're trying to turn this on during like a solo or whatever, or if you're rolling some light grit or something. I don't know too much how I feel about riffing with this on, with like the Ram's head or whatever. I'm not sure what starting Gilmore thought there is, like, like I say, I like to look at kind of what someone was messing around with and then take it my own direction, I mean, otherwise, you can also just stand here and start turning stuff on and turning the knobs and, make your own assumption of it. So, I mean, based on that, my own assumption is clean riffing, definitely solo and licks and stuff. Distortion riffing with it, I don't know. Let's restart getting into having like two of them set up, or you'd have to have one in this light sort of way that might give you some little feel, and then you have another one set up that is for like the soloing and like those clean riffs. Yeah, I mean, don't be afraid to start rolling two of stuff. I mean, seriously, you get like two delays. You have one set up long, one set up short, just so you can kind of, especially just even for making up stuff or whatever you're doing, covers or originals, whatever. It's just really nice like having that. But yeah, if that helps you, let me know what you think in the comments below. Feel free to subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. See you soon.